It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think a club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Okay, who do we want to like us? Like, who do we want to like us? Apparently Monica's not out. And only Sayori, I forgot her, Natsuki? I can't remember, and Yuri. Yuri's cool. You know, I don't really care for, I feel like she manipulated us into coming to the club. I like anime, and Natsuki likes anime. I can't really say. She likes cute stuff. Fluffy. Okay, we're trying to get Natsuki to like us, so Fluffy, Sparkle, Nibble, Dazzle, Infinite, Warm, like, cute, pick Strawberry, Puppy. I don't really know. This one's kind of hard. Shiny, I guess. This is so difficult sometimes. Let's pick Andy. I like that word. Excitement, uncanny, or for games. Or would be for like Yuri. I can tell. Because they were talking. You gotta really listen to what they're saying and pick up on it. Let's pick Heaven Sent. Summer Graveyard, Twirl, Analysis, Empty, Nature, Vitality, Pure, Insight, like that. All of these are really hard. I'm gonna pick Twirl. Bounty, Ribbon. Ribbons are cute. Memories are Ribbon. Raindrop, Special, Extreme, Dream. Okay. Dream. Landscape, Unsending, Judgment, Wrath, Peaceful, Holiday, Boop, and Adventure. Boop. Suck. Vertigo, Party, Disarray, Defeat, Shopping, and Joy. Joy. Color, la 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 la. Let's pick Rainbow. I ain't gay though. Mouse, Feather, Grief. Cool if you're gay, but Funny, Broken, Embrace, Unstable, Charm, or Lust. Pick a little, let's add a little lust into our cuteness. Headphones, Flee, Precious, Cry, Vivid, Cage, Fun, Journey, Fantasy. Yuri likes fantasy stuff, but I don't really care for Yuri like that. Cheeks, gotta add the yeeks in there. Pain, Tenacious, Bubble, Stick Bubbles. Too busy laughing. And the last one, we will just pick a random one. See what we get. Oh, that wasn't the last one. Damn it. Okay, we'll just pick another random one. Bunny. Bunnies are cute. Alright, let's see which one we relate to most. Hi again, Kill Me. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kumi. I hope this isn't overwhelming, or a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves... I don't know why I'm so tempted to skip Natsuki. I just did all those words for her, and I just skip her sometimes. Theory told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I'm just gonna give her, like, a really bitchy attitude. I don't know if your plan is just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly... Bro, why am I being so just because she popped up on screen just all fucking... Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kumi always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Yep. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Theory, that's because your room is messy. It's so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kumi can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today. You know? Wait, Sayori. Me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? Is she holding something? I can't really tell. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't mind it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read it on your own. Read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, especially I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica and I have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed with something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that, Theo. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect, girls? Perfect. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in your tone of voice. But I tell you one thing, Kumi. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girl from the box. I'm gonna give her a little more energetic and brattiness to her. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated female poses. Feminine poses. Sorry, I just drank soda, so I'm not really... It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay, I'm thinking of some... She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read them at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it'd be easier to be close together like this. Just say that. It makes me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooch an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can particularly say it's a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she was hoping I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Ugh. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk to her at the same time. It looks like they're a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that's like just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts, and is that so? Is that so? Sorry, I gotta learn how to switch back. I'll get better at it. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Ugh. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment and she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? Doesn't, I was just curious. Didn't you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever go into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, a lot of hobbies to pick up from a manga. Definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? You read the manga for a few minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Kumi? I'm reading the name instead of... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you rub it in? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them all in their face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Alright, I forgot to do the FDMO voice there. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in the club, here in the club room. Monica was kind of Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Sorry, I don't know why the fuck I'm sorry. So... Jeez, that's not enough? Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. I don't know why I went because of the laugh, so I couldn't pitch my voice down in time. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's bratty and bitchy. That's like what I'm going for. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there, hahaha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I stay mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind of some shows if I try to get through this. but I suppose a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find the most inspiration since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Fury and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Fury is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as reaching into their bags. I do the same.
Enough for your dad. I can't believe that you can't see those lips, hips, and face, bodies all over the place. Oh yeah, damn, that's my mama.